So after all this time, after having passed 100,000 subscribers back in October of 2018, I believe, was it 2018? I don't remember. There's the milestone video where I absolutely roast the shit out of my first album. That's how long it's been since I passed 100,000, and as of recording right now, I think I received this like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, maybe. Here's what that looked like. All right, I look like hell, slightly inebriated. Let's get this damn thing open. Gonna have to do this one-handed, just like I did the Schecter, and definitely not actually open it off screen. Oh wow, this is a lot easier to open than I anticipated. All right, word up. There we go. No, work, you son of a bitch, work. Yes, yes. All right. Ooh, some nice foam. Alrighty, what do we got underneath here? Ooh, we have a letter. What does this letter say? You've just done something that very few YouTube creators accomplish. You had an astonishing 100,000 people subscribe to your channel. We know that numbers on YouTube can get really big, but we hope that you don't lose sight of the reality behind the 6-digit milestone. Each and every person who has subscribed to your channel has been touched by what you created. They were inspired, challenged, or entertained. You achieved this milestone with hard work, perseverance, and probably a healthy sense of humor too. I don't know how you can last on this platform without that. What you've accomplished can't be taken away from you. I'd like to disagree with that slightly. And we'd like to recognize you and all your hard work with the Silver Creator Award, a small token of our esteem and respect. We know that you don't do this for the rewards. You do it because you have a drive to create and share, and because you've found an audience who cares. Believe us when we say that we can't wait to see what you do next. 1 million subscribers may seem a long way off right now. It seems like a bajillion miles at this point, but you're closer than you think, and we're rooting for you. Congratulations. Yours sincerely, Susan. Oh man, I don't think anyone has pronounced this name right. Is it Wojcicki? I want to say it's Wojcicki. I'm trying to actually be polite here. Now I know it's a form letter, but honestly, as a creator, I think it's actually a pretty darn good form letter, I must say. All right. Wow. There it is. I can't believe I actually am seeing this. Okay, I've always wondered, is this actually like indented? Oh my gosh, it's actually indented. Didn't know if it was just glass or like a different color of something. I don't know. I've never had one of these in my person before. So now I can't even get it out of the box. This is the cruel joke. Oh, okay, we got it. That would be a hilarious. Oh, hi me. Hey, I can see myself clearly now. The rain is gone. I got my silver reward and it's a plaque I have. I was also hoping they would have things on the back so I could hang it without having to frame it, although I probably will frame it anyway, but we'll see. Yes, oh my goodness, here it is. It's the real thing, presented to Become the Night for passing 100,000 subscribers. There it is. Oh, my phone is dirty. Wow, this thing's clear enough for me to be able to see that my phone is dirty. That's actually pretty interesting. Here it is. Oh, I don't know what you guys are looking at. That's a hell of an image right there. It's actually pretty dang cool, if you ask me. So my first thought was, why the hell did it take YouTube almost 2 years, a year and a half, whatever, to finally get me my silver play button? When you get to a certain level of YouTubedom, you eventually start making some other YouTuber friends. Now, as we all know, this platform has gone through a lot of changes over the last few years, and about the time where I was starting to really hit my stride is about the time when changes started to really take place on the platform that were a lot more drastic. It used to be when you hit 100,000 subscribers that you would be able to actually start getting at least as far as I understand it, I could be wrong. You used to be able to get an actual direct contact with YouTube who would kind of like help you with random shit. If there's something going on, you could reach out directly to YouTube and someone who is a person could help you out. I've heard from some friends of mine who are YouTubers that person that they used to have got switched over to a new type of like manager or whatever, or representative, and they suck really bad now. For a long time, I never got that. I never had the opportunity to get my silver play button. I wasn't even able to go to YouTube for any type of assistance for creator support for pretty much anything, unless maybe there was going to be like a copyright issue that was like a really, really bad. Obviously, someone claimed my video wrongly. In order to get this silver play button, I had to look up somebody else's video on how to actually get it, because They had many old videos where it was like, after a while, you'll see a button that pops up on your Creator Studio screen. You can click that, and it'll tell you everything you need to do to get your play button. That button never showed up in my Creator Studio, ever. Between that and between the fact that I had no direct contact at YouTube and it seemed like it was about the time for me to do that, I was thinking to myself, does YouTube have something against me? I was even with an MCN for multiple years, and they didn't do jack shit to help me out either. They wouldn't reach out to YouTube on my behalf. They're like, oh, it's just something we can't do. I think the only thing that they ever actually helped me get was a check mark by my name. A fucking check mark after I hit 100,000. So yeah, I feel kind of like some sort of a black sheep or pariah when it comes to YouTube, only because I don't know how else to perceive myself. I don't know why I'm getting singled out for such special treatment. Of course, I have multiple theories as to why, but, you know, not gonna dive into those here right now. Regardless, I got it now. I am happy I have it. Thank you very much, YouTube, for sending it to me. Thank you for giving me access to something for creator support that's not just an email where it disappears into a fucking oblivion. I really honestly do appreciate it. As much as this isn't for the rewards, like, I don't care about the play button as like a, ooh, look how great I am, blah, blah, blah. It's more of, like they say, a milestone. It's an acknowledgement of your accomplishments. And it's really nice to have that acknowledgement instead of feeling like you're on the edge of society. Like, we're not gonna outright ban you from our platform, but we're not gonna help you and we're not gonna acknowledge that you exist. Especially with the cancel culture that's out there and the number of channels that I've seen removed from YouTube for various different reasons, good and bad. You never know when you're on the chopping block next for whatever reason. Seriously, people who think they're safe, you're not safe. Nobody is safe. Making your business 100% YouTube centric is one of the worst ideas you could possibly have. That's why I'm not having YouTube centric business as like my final stone. I mean, besides the fact that my ambitions go well beyond YouTube, I still would like to do the YouTube thing. I think it's wonderful. But just strictly from a business basis, it's extraordinarily volatile. There's too many opportunities for things to go wrong, and there's very little guarantee that things are gonna keep going right. But yeah, just even something like this plaque, just being like, hey, we acknowledge your place on this platform and we acknowledge that you did something cool. That really does alleviate a lot of self-doubt to an extent, if that makes any sense. As someone who's very forward about their opinions and is a lot less closed-minded than what you get to see on video, you get a lot of hot takes back at you from people who usually don't have the amount of open-mindedness that you would wish for. So it makes it tough. It really does. So here's to 100,000. I would not have at all been able to do it without you guys. Obviously, y'all had to click subscribe. Y'all have to actually be interested in what I do, and I don't know why all of you are, but I like the messages that I get back from a number of you saying how much you like my content and why. Like, actually giving me something substantive, like it's changed the way that you listen to and perceive music, or that I've introduced you to some really cool bands, which always makes me laugh when they say like, oh, you introduced me to like this awesome band. It's like, man, I feel like I'm just a conduit for other people to introduce you to these bands, because I get introduced to a lot of these bands through fans, and it's freaking great, man. It really is like such a wonderful charm to share music with one another and to learn about music with one another and share our opinions about music with one another. That stuff, when I say it really means a lot to me, I mean, it seems like a canned line, but seriously, like it really does. It really does mean a lot. And you all can consider this y'all's achievement as well. Finally getting this plaque after all this damn time. Anyway, I love you guys very much. And as always, I will see y'all in the next video. Rock on!